This. How's it going, Prime Gang? I am back. Whew, it is cold. It is currently snowing where I'm at. It's snowing and it's cold. I'll try it like this for a stream. We'll try it like this. If I don't really like it, then we'll go back to the old way. Just give me a second to share the stream link with the Discords. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Copy the link. Share to the Discords. Share it with the Ziga Hub. Last stream, we beat Subnautica. And if you want to join the Discord, links in the description for my Discord, the Prime Gang Discord. Alrighty. So we're gonna try like this for a little bit. Alright, start game. Let's go. Let's do this. My soul to my heart. It is very clear, I'll always need you here. Truth I know is what you wanna hear. How have your weekends been going, chat? I hope your weekend's been going good. Mine went decent good. I had a good day at work yesterday. Well, I hope this can make your weekend turn around. Oh yes, we just hit adventure rank 44. I forgot about that. What's up, their new banner or something? The banner will load. Yep, new weapon banner. Okay, I kinda want Toma. That's like the only one I want from that though. Oh, let me guess, there was a new battle pass? Oh no, there wasn't. Dang, there wasn't a new battle pass. How much longer do we got on this? 7 days. I have not played this game in a while.
Add Astra at...
I'm adventuring. And we're starting out the stream with a summon. Let's see how pissed off I can make Z time. Ooh, and it's on the Mona banner. Ooh, give me a Mona. I want to piss him off. Ah! A weapon, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see, what do we got here? Passage of time. Nah, I'm good. Ah, it opens an index thing. Alright, alright, alright. Smorgy, I am sorry. I really don't want this bad blood to stay between us. I really don't. But I can't fix the bad blood between us if I keep extending my arm out to fix it and you don't take it. Because I don't want this bad blood to stay between us. I don't. Alright, but we got story quests to do. Archon quest.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
I've explored 91% of this map, really? Oh dang, I got that explored fully, dang. I've fully explored 1, 2, 3, 4 sections of the map, dang. That's a pretty significant amount. Alright, where do we need to be? Alright, we need to be over here. Alright, I'm sorry. Nah, this kind of setup ain't working. I like my full screen. Much better. Sorry, I just like my full screen. Let's get us this viewpoint. That's actually really nice. It's an adorable fox. I thought it was something I could kill. It's an adorable fox. Well, that was cute. Alright, so let's continue on to the story. I don't think that's something you should be bragging about with the current situation here.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree.
Okay. So we get rid of them. We get rid of the problem.
But why would they take action against one of their own?
Because they have a vision.
Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
Ah, yes. International
I'll ask one more
diplomacy.
time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The
Emergency
entire clan
provisions,
is
really?
counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
That voice does not match that body. I'm sorry.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
Wow. That's how you freaking... Okay, fine. I'll leave. After I solve your problem.
We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
Yeah, you talk, Paimon. I don't feel like getting arrested.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
Onigiri just got an update. Fuck yeah. I mean, heck yeah. YouTube, no swearing here. Ever. Never would I ever. No, Onigiri's gonna be a little more active this year. What am I saying? There is no Thankmas stream this year, guys. Sorry about that. There's no Thankmas stream. I didn't sign up in time to do Thankmas, so we're not doing a stream for St. Jude's cancer research. Although you should still donate money toward their research.
This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution.
So we're hunting down the delivery guy. Really? Something tells me you got the wrong person in the chain.
In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai.
Alright. If I help you get your provision foods and prove he's not hoarding them to himself, will you forgive this man?
It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This
Oh, he's a
must be
vision
one
bearer?
of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him?
Oh
Maybe
my
we
lord,
should talk to
Paimon, you're taking
Kurosawa
one side of
and
the
see what he
story.
has to say.
You don't take one side of the story to judge a freaking character. That's a horrible way to judge people. Oh crap, we got mail. That is not what I wanted, no. Cause we just got a letter, we just got a letter. The day of my birth. Ah! Lawrence, oh wait, do we have enough to upgrade Jean? Ah shit, we do. Looks like we got another. Looks like we got another summon. Alright, let's see who we get on this roll. Another sword, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's see what we get here. Alright, not bad either. Alright, let's see what your problem is.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today?
I don't know, are you a poor man?
My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
Or do you recently lost
That's
your
the
vision?
first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Huh. And the puzzle of the pieces ever more complete themselves.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details.
Ah.
All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Hmm.
Does it
So we're
have to
doing
do
another
with
one
the
of these
missing
missions.
emergency
Alright.
provisions?
I didn't take any, like I said. If I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two.
Alright, we'll take care of the treasure hoarders.
If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth.
Oh no, Paimon, can you not conclude the ideas?
But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
We will take care of the vision hoarders. Yes, we'll take care of the vision hoarders.
Atsuko will be fine.
Oh shit, is that a chest over there? Dang. Ooh, white iron. Alright, Noel. You know, we need this to make the Serenity teapot look better. Speaking of which, I should probably go there and collect the change. We'll do that after this. Well, looks like you guys got something that may not belong to you.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods, we really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides
Not
that
for long.
one house.
You
Not for
haven't
long at
seen
all.
anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning.
Yeah,
I'll be
after you
leading
get
you
out of
all on
prison.
an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Alright, who's gonna come first?
Fry. Disappear.
I'll let you go when you start whimpering. Dear Lord, you guys are weak.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know?
Well, maybe you should work hard on an actual
Come
legal
on,
paying
boss.
job.
Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Not likely. Word has it that you looted Kurosawa's house.
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
No, I sent myself.
Our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside.
Well, I'm gonna need you to
I
hand
didn't
those
want anyone
over.
else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show
Come
us
on,
what's in the
no!
box.
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
You're not threatening, Paimon.
Yes, of course.
Apparently you are.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Ooh, where is it? Where's it at? There it is. See it. You think I need the Geo ability for that? No, I don't. I don't need no Geo ability. I love the Animo ability. I am not getting rid of the Animo. Where are you? Nope. Alright, get to the top here and bam! Don't need no Geo ability. Well, we need like 30 of these to get a higher like rank. Alright, let's return this to the man who needs it. So I recall when we were stuck in Rito. That was not fun at all. What's up with the later half of the levels just trying to sneak around? Like, don't get me wrong, I love sneaking around in this game. Like, it's really fun. But, like, it seems like every place I have, there's at least one time I have to sneak around. I had to sneak out of Rito. I had to sneak out of Liyue. And I had to sneak out of the cathedral in Mondstadt. Ooh, what's in here? Oh man, really? It's just a shortcut to somewhere else? Darn. Ooh, wait, hold up, there's more. Yes, swim upward. Darn. Thought that would have worked. Alright, we'll loop back around and meet up with the guy now. Now something tells me, yes, Io.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
Yes, I need information.
Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About the IOUs.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it?
Yes.
Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
His debts.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from.
Ah,
How
yes.
did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
No,
Well,
that's
if
not
you
how it
think about
works.
the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you
Damn,
ask
speak the
me,
truth.
had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Unfortunately, he doesn't remember.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
The one
Oh.
around his waist.
Didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price. At least that's what I think.
Oh,
Why don't
you're
you
one of
ask him
those
about
people.
the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
Today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything.
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think.
200.
2,000 mora should be a fair price.
At least we
200 is
now know
more
where
fair.
the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Any secrets atop these houses? I'll grab some of these fruits. Alrighty, so we're gonna talk to Kurosawa again. Wait, can I cook? Ooh, I can. What can I cook? I'm gonna obtain that. And let's see, what dishes do we not have fully made yet? We can finish this. Cook manually. Perfect. Cook manually. Perfect. And a perfect. One last time. Boom. Yes. Anything else we have not cooked enough of? Alright, let's cook some of these. Achieve on dish with the restorative properties effect. Double the product, double the product, double the product. Well, there's a lot of characters that can double the product. I want to thank you all who went out to the Subnautica stream the other day for the last Subnautica stream. We got the I'm not even squidding interaction with the Cyclops, so that was nice.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
They went home.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
Actually,
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Mind if we take a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt.
How the hell did you notice that, Paimon? This is low. There's no way we have high enough definition for that.
Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all.
And apparently, your hand's greatest ambition is to go right through your arm. Alright.
What use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul.
I say you should request some time off from the Tenryo Commission.
When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses.
That's true. Especially if Toma requests it to be so. Because if we did, no. That would not work.
In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
It's no trifling matter.
Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision.
No. I just get the elemental powers.
Let's go find the next poor soul.
Cool will be fine. Just me. Or there more problems now.
I know we have enough Primo Gems to get another summon, but we're gonna save it right now.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
How far are we heading? I'm not far out at all. When are we gonna be able to... Oh, dang, I really need to heal Barbara. Well, not Barbara, Amber. Yep, we're good. Blacksmith.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous
Yes,
sword
swordsman.
master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive.
Sounds like you better shut up.
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those
Something
thugs
tells me
that
not
challenged the
some-
dojo were
something's
strong,
wrong.
but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though,
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has
Possessed.
taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there. Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately!
Alright, alright, alright. First of all, don't make so much judgments.
Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
I'm pretty sure I will. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't regret it.
You got it so wrong. We just came here to,
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert.
Alright. That sounds fair enough.
You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
I'm not going back until I can call him Sensei.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then,
not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But
Let me
if
talk
I'm
to him
honest,
first.
I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head
Oh,
shrine
that thing
maiden
all the
is
way up
reputed
there?
to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself.
Pretty sure
Not
I've
that
already
we'd have
climbed up
any
there.
means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So,
I don't
losing
think
your
he's possessed
vision
at
can
all.
cause possession? Guess
No.
we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
I don't believe so at all. So what we're doing... What time? 8. Ooh, 1,800 on the spot. Alright.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei one of his fits of madness.
Ooh, I want to see that now.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes.
You sure he ain't high?
All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Okay. Am I able to go inside and look? And who the hell are you?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
You're right, or not. Max stamina.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Why the hell was I going that way?
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
I remember when the Adventurer set was good.
Aha! Suspicious person sighted! Let's go!
How did you catch up with me so
Well,
quickly?
before in Azuma, I had max stamina. And I still think I have max stamina, I don't know.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does.
I'm not.
Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Come on, remember, we're the outsiders here. We look like bad news.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up.
I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon Sr.
His senior? Wait.
Anzai? Yes, that's me.
Why did you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Why?
When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple.
Okay.
Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent
so his
to rank and
animated
reward.
prowl, got it.
I was no exception.
Still.
But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword. And nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business.
Yeah.
So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because he got his ass kicked.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me.
And then as soon as someone else came that was better than you, all that went away.
Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back.
See, to lose your pride is to say you had very shallow pride in the first place.
Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword.
So you don't hate him.
So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten.
No.
So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all.
Yeah, and why does it give you extra conclusions that are wrong?
Back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Yes, we should. Let's not bother this man anymore. And he's gone up fucking ninja. He's a ninja. Any treasure around here? Yes, I know I'm getting sidetracked, but I like exploring. This game is just too beautiful not to explore. Ooh, a cave. Or is it just a... It is. Darn it. It's not a cave. Darn. But there is some of this good. No, I'm good. I don't want to fish right now. I'm good. Although I do enjoy fishing in my free time. It's like one of the few things I enjoy doing. Yes. Yes, dogs.
You're saying he isn't possessed?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse.
Now you're
to
losing
believe
your
it.
mind.
Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty.
Okay. I knew it. Losing your vision doesn't
And all is certainly
mean
not
you
lost.
lose.
For
You can
I
be
received
possessed.
word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head
Probably.
shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
I have no idea who this character is.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities.
Well, I know someone else who comes from a line of exorcists. His name is Chung Young, but he has this kind of aura that keeps ghosts away from his vicinity, so he can never see a ghost. He's pretty much the ultimate ghostbuster.
I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, he's putting Lady Yai on a higher pedestal. It's not that Domon isn't renowned, because he is. It's just he's saying.
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me.
Yahweh seems like a deity in this freaking game.
I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Ooh! Sounds like I need to bust some heads in.
Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow.
Alright, where the hell do I get to sleep?
Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
I would be glad to join.
After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Ai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
I need questions answered. I've unlocked the ability to teleport over there, correct? Hell yeah, I have. Cause you know the first thing your boy did was explore the entirety of the map. I haven't explored all of it, but I explored a pretty decent amount. I still have no idea where this freaking... Where are you? You're driving me insane, where are you? Ooh, there's a chest under here, though.
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
A reward on the road.
That child isn't slacking off.
Do you think that's Lady Ai? Oh, also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
Hey, Paimon. Stop acting like you're meeting Christopher Lloyd.
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
There's ways to tell if you're... There's ways to tell.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Ai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Ai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Ai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Ai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world.
In other words, she's saying he's gonna have a lot of grief.
It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared,
he's got it all.
He began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei.
Oh,
to think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Anzai.
That's enough.
Huh?
Anzai, I thought you went home.
Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Anzai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score.
See, guys,
It's
be the
been
bigger
so
man.
long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start?
Oh dang, he's got actual
If there's
real
a
world
chance
doubts.
that they'll get to me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness.
All of us? Aren't you like the only two?
Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was.
Dang.
When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm
See,
sorry
guys,
to have made you
sometimes you
worry
just
for
need
me
to talk
and
to
for the
people.
state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess
Yep.
that sort of solves this one, huh?
Yeah, it does. It's good. It's as good as we can get.
Traveler, a moment, please.
How
Lady
the
Yai
did you
has
know I
some
was a
words for
traveler?
you.
So,
Looks at clothes.
my intuition
Oh.
was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores.
Alright, enough of the fucking riddles. Just tell me what you
For
want.
us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
The fuck do you mean?
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you.
No, thank you.
She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that.
And I'm not. We're getting out of here.
We can come back to it another time. For
Yes,
now,
we will come back
let's
to it
go
for
report
another
back
time.
to Miss Kamisato.
Yes. We are going back there immediately. We are not staying here any longer than we need to be. Oh, really? They're that close? Ooh, what's over here? Ooh. Look at that. Look at that! People who are wondering why I still have Amber in my party, she decreases the stamina taken whilst gliding, so I take like very little stamina whilst gliding. It's really useful. What the hell? Oh, okay. L1 square. Excuse me, what the hell? What is this? I have no idea what I'm doing. No. Alright, we're gonna climb back. We can climb back up. We got this. We got this. Is there one down there? I don't see another. I will come back to you. Ooh, what are you? No shit, there's friends with you dipped over here. Huh. Alright, well, I think this is elapsed for a good amount of time. I'll end it here. And you know what we're gonna end it on? We're gonna end it on with a summon. Get our intertwined fate. And we got another book. Got enough for one more summon. And another book. We can't end them all on good ones. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, like, subscribe, helps the channel grow. And if you all are a recurring channel member, say the outro with me now. Hashtag Prime Gang Rise Up.